The year was 1999. The internet was still in its infancy, The Phantom Menace was the #1 movie at the box office, and Furbies were somehow the most popular toy in the US. At the same time, a 23-year-old college student launched a website that would be acquired for $160 million just 6 years later in 2005. That website was, of course, Neopets.com. Anyone who grew up in the 2000s likely has memories of Neopets. What originally started as an online game grew into a massive franchise that included spin-off games, a trading card game, and even a McDonald's tie-in. Although Neopets garnered adoration from its millions of players, it harbored a much darker side, characterized by black market trading, questionable advertising methods, gambling accusations, identity theft schemes, and even ties to Scientology. This is the dark side of Neopets. Adam Powell was born on December 26, 1976 in Newport, Wales. He would go on to attend the University of Nottingham from 1995 to 1998 and studied computer science. In 1997, while attending university, he came up with the idea for Neopets. The initial concept revolved around the idea of a virtual pet site filled with unique pets that users could interact with. Powell dropped out of college in 1998 to start an online advertising agency. In September 1999, he began working on Neopets.com with the help of his partner, Donna Williams. Adam handled the programming while Donna handled the website design and art. With the help of 2 colleagues, the site was completed and launched in November 1999. The site quickly gained popularity and logged an impressive 600,000 daily page views by Christmas of 1999. As the site began to become more popular, Adam and Donna began looking for donors to help cover the increasing cost of running the site. American businessman Doug Doering saw the potential in Neopets and arranged a meeting with Adam and Donna to discuss the possibility of investing in it. Doug Doering founded market research firm The Doering Company in 1986 and served as chairman and CEO. After meeting with the young couple, Doering, along with other investors, bought a majority share in the company in January of 2000. One little detail I should mention is that Doering was a devout Scientologist, and after incorporating Neopets.com in February of 2000, he managed the company using Scientology's org board. The org board is a business model that L. Ron Hubbard, the creator of Scientology, claimed was a condensed version of the one used by an old galactic civilization that lasted 80 trillion years. So yeah, there's that. Adam and Donna maintain that they were unaware of Doering's Scientologist ties until around 6 months after their partnership. The pair didn't speak publicly about their discovery until a woman was hired that wanted to start adding Scientology propaganda onto the site. Donna later stated in an interview that there had been multiple talks within the company about adding Scientology education to the site, but her and Adam swiftly shot down any attempts to do so. The site allowed players to create and customize their digital Neopet counterparts. Players could explore the virtual world of Neopia, which was filled with a series of fantasy lands, each with its own unique theme and creatures. Players could even build a customizable Neo home for their Neopets that they could personalize with furniture and decor. Neopets also had its own economy and stock market based on in-game currency called Neopoints. Neopoints could be earned by playing games, selling items, or participating in contests, and could be used to buy items and accessories or invested in the Neopian stock market called the Neodeck. The inclusion of chance-based games drew criticism from parents who claimed that the site introduced children to gambling. In 2004, Neopets responded by prohibiting users under the age of 13 from playing any of the luck-based games. Under Doering, Neopets revolutionized what is known as immersive advertising. Unlike typical web advertisements that consist of pop-ups and banner ads, Immersive advertising involves integrating advertisements into the website's content. On Neopets.com, this primarily consisted of advert games and online forums that players could earn Neopoints from. Some of the advertisers included established brands like Disney, General Mills, and McDonald's. Unsurprisingly, this decision drew criticism from parents who argue that children on the site likely don't realize that they are being advertised to. Many prominent child psychologists and advocates pointed out that the site essentially primed its young player base to become consumers by making them familiar with the various products advertised. In response, Dorang stated that only 40% of the site's players were under the age of 12. On June 20th, 2005, Viacom purchased Neopets for $160 million. Viacom is a multinational mass media and entertainment conglomerate with some of their subsidiaries including Nickelodeon, Paramount, and DreamWorks Pictures. The site's founders, Adam and Donna, left shortly after the acquisition, stating creative differences. In July of 2009, the Neopets site was the target of an identity theft scheme that sought to steal financial data and identities. Whenever players clicked on the link, it would install malware onto their computer. The link was disguised as a way to obtain the coveted magic paintbrush tool that would allow players to change the color of their Neopets. Viacom responded by stating that the identity theft scheme was not an indication of Neopets security systems, but rather the product of social engineering by third parties. In March of 2014, Jumpstart Games, an American edutainment company, acquired Neopets from Viacom. Immediately after the acquisition, players began complaining about various glitches and site lag. To make matters worse, during the weekend of June 27th and 28th, 2015, the site's chat filter stopped working and eventually started getting flooded with a variety of obscene messages. Jumpstart Games CEO David Lord addressed the issue by stating that it was due to a facility move that temporarily caused the moderation team to not be able to access the site. In 2016, it was reported that 70 million Neopets accounts had been compromised by hackers. The hackers were able to collect usernames, passwords, email addresses, birth dates, and more from the compromised accounts. Fortunately, the hack did not contain players' credit card information or physical addresses. In response, Neopets sent out an email to all affected players' accounts. On July 3, 2017, Chinese company NetDragon acquired Jumpstart Games. Another concerning security breach came in the form of black market pet trading. Neopets that were in the old art style of the game before players could customize their pets are referred to as unconverted pets. Because of their extreme rarity, they could sometimes be worth hundreds of dollars. Unfortunately, because of the notorious lack of security on the site, hackers were able to get into players' accounts and transfer their unconverted pets to other accounts. They would then trade the pets to other players for money or cryptocurrency, which resulted in some players receiving stolen pets without even realizing it. The Neopets team is able to do what's referred to as a trade reversal if they notice that a compromised pet is circling around the trading community. Trade reversals result in the pet being transferred back to its original owner. Unfortunately, while the Neopets team attempted to return the stolen pets back to their original owners, the chain of reversals affected hundreds of pets across various player accounts. This all came to a head in 2020 when the fan base grew angry with how the Neopets team was addressing the recurring issue. Neopets eventually released a statement addressing the fans' outrage over the trade reversals. On September 22, 2021, the Neopets Metaverse project was announced. The project planned to feature a modernized 3D remake of the classic Neopets game, with the catch being that players had to own a Neopets NFT to play. Prior to the official launch of the project, 20,000 NFTs went up for sale, and unsurprisingly, only 4,225 were purchased. Hilariously, a glitch on the official Neopets Metaverse website revealed that one of the promotional images used was generated using a Neopets fan site called Dress to Impress. Fans obviously heavily criticized the project for its attempt to exploit their nostalgia, and the project was officially canceled in July of 2023. On July 19, 2022, Neopets suffered another data breach that exposed their entire database. This included usernames, emails, and passwords of its 69 million users. In response, Neopets forced a password reset for all players on August 1, 2022. Unfortunately, this left some users unable to access their account. On July 17, 2023, Neopets was purchased in a buyout deal led by Neopets' Chief Metaverse Officer, Dominic Law. This resulted in an independent company called the World of Neopia, Inc. Surprisingly, following the transition, it was reported that the site had achieved its highest revenue stream since 2017. Neopets was massive in the early 2000s and still has a devoted fanbase today, 25 years after its initial release. The game was revolutionary and inspired a wave of competitors like Webkinz and Marapets. While the game was riddled with controversy over the years, it is still remembered fondly by millions of fans who spent countless hours of their childhood collecting and customizing their Neopets. The legacy of Neopets will live on in the memories of its players for many years to come. Thank you guys so much for watching. This video took way longer than I expected, so sorry about the delay in uploads. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and consider subscribing to my channel for more videos coming out soon. Please leave any suggestions for future videos in the comment section down below. See you next time.